Good afternoon, faculty, friends, family, and fellow graduates. Thank you all for joining us here today to celebrate the class of 2018. It is my pleasure to be speaking here with you today. The future is no longer a distant reality. It begins here. It begins today. We started our journey as children, but we are leaving here as adults. The past 4 years have helped us develop into bright young men and women, ready to take on the world and all it has to offer. We will utilize the education we gain, the skills we learn, the memories we created to launch ourselves into our futures. Some of our futures include going on to college. Some will go straight into the workforce. Some will go into the military. No matter what it is, we will all step into our own path. The path we choose will not be the easiest, nor the most convenient. There will be challenges and hardships along the way. Overcoming adversity is no foreign concept to us, however. I have the utmost faith that we will meet any challenge straight on, with our heads held high and hearts wide open. To simply get by in life is not enough. That is not what we have worked so hard for. Progress the world forward, excel in everything you do, expect the most out of yourself. Seek greatness in every task, no matter the size. It is difficult to fathom the impact that we as individuals have on the world. Your individual successes accumulate and benefit society as a whole. When you achieve, you lighten the burden on your fellow man. When you achieve, you are in a position to give rather than to take. Think of a world in which every single person reached his or her own potential. That would be quite incredible, right? Imagine if only half of those people made their lives successful. The world would still be pretty impressive. And we could reduce it even further to just a fourth. Although this is a smaller amount, these people can still make astonishing contributions to the world. On our own, we unfortunately do not possess the ability to inspire the entire world to work for success. We do, however, hold the power to achieve for ourselves. Do all that you can to reach your absolute potential. Imagine the effect that we would have on the world if each of the students in the class of 2018 was able to do that. Truly imagine the world we could help create. The future is here. Our paths are set out in front of us. Take it all in, class of 2018. Thank you.
This year, the class of 2018 had the privilege to host 6 foreign exchange students from around the world. We wanted to give each of them the opportunity to share their experience with you and give you a closer look at how attending Fort Atkinson High School has impacted their lives.
Good afternoon, everyone. My adventure began over a year ago when my parents woke me up at 6 a.m. to tell me I was going to America for the next 10 months. The minute they told me I would spend my year for Fort Atkinson, Wisconsin, I laughed. I had no idea where it was. As soon as I checked the town on the map, I was really excited because the town I live in France is much smaller than Fort. And I've always wanted to experience what it was like to live in a bigger town. When I began my journey, I've never thought that those 10 months would be the best months of my life. I was wrong. This year, there were 6 foreign exchange students. Kimmel from Denmark, Kir from Scotland, Eric from Norway, Ari from Japan, Victor from Denmark, and Amanjal from France. Over the course of this past year, we have come to know what it's like to be an American, and it feels pretty good. We all came to America with the goal of learning what the United States had to teach us about different lifestyles and to learn how our cultures differ. I'll always remember my first at school, because I wasn't able to understand anything, and nobody could understand me because of my English. I met all the other exchange students the day before school started, and as soon as I tried to talk to them, I was so confused. because they were already 99% fluent. I was so scared of going to school the next day because I didn't know anyone in the country, the town, or even in the high school. I was terrified, but that's why I came here. My experience in America helped me to realize that there is nothing to be afraid of. My future has no limits, communication can be learned, and I can live my dream however I want to. Now, I would like to thank all the people who made sure my transition into American culture would be easier. I won't lie, the first 2 weeks were the hardest for me. I had to get used to being far away from my family, my parents, my sisters, my friends, and my culture. I didn't realize how hard it will be to live 10 months in this town. Thank you so much for accepting the fact that I wasn't part of your community and doing everything you could to make me feel welcome, when in reality I was 4,760 days home. When I first came to the United States, I was lucky enough to be placed with Joe Larson and John Paul. Without them opening up their home to me, I would not have ended up in Fort Atkinson. Eventually, I had to switch host families, but everything worked out okay because the half-brothers didn't hesitate in making me part of their family. Thank you, Andrea and Darren, for giving me all the love I needed and making me feel welcome. I'll be forever grateful for both my host families, and I will never forget everything that you guys have done for me. I'm also so thankful for my teachers for helping me whenever I needed it. But I would like to specifically thank my French teacher, Mrs. Benton, for understanding when nobody else would. And also my English teacher, Mr. Hall, for helping me to better listen the English language and to be able to write a speech like this one. My experience at the Fort Atkinson High School has helped me to adapt to the American culture. During this year, I had the opportunity to make some amazing friends. I'll never forget everything you guys did for me, for making me feel home, for having been by my side even in bad or good moments of my experience. I spent an amazing year, and it's because of all of you. I'm going to miss and love you, and love all the people that made my stay here so great. This truly has been the best experience of my life so far. Each and every one of you has impacted my life somehow, and I'll be forever thankful for the opportunity I received to experience America. Thank you all once again, and congratulations to the class of 2018.
Hello, my name is Camille Lobenstein, and I'm a foreign exchange student from Denmark. A year ago, I got a call from my exchange organization telling me that I would be spending my year abroad in Wisconsin. And my first thought was that I have no idea where that is. And nor did I know that Wisconsin was going to be the home of some of my now dearest friends, greatest experiences, and best memories. And that someday, Wisconsin would become my home too. My first day at Fort Atkinson High School was very overwhelming and kind of scary as well, because I knew absolutely no one, and I was still not very comfortable speaking English at all. But I soon realized that there was nothing to be afraid of, that people were actually really interested in hearing about my culture as well as sharing their own. I really loved being a part of this school, watching football games, playing soccer, and attending all of the school dances. During my year, I've also been lucky enough to go to New York and Disney World, and I've experienced other things such as the Dells and Six Flags. Those are all memories that I'll never forget. However, all of the little things, such as going boating with my host family, or going to the beach with my best friends, or simply just driving around listening to music, those things are a big part of what truly has made this year so special. I would now like to take the time to say thank you. First of all, thank you to all of my teachers who have guided me through my academic experience here at Fort Atkinson High School. I would also like to thank my soccer coach, Jeff Jensen, and the rest of the team for teaching me how it feels like to be a Blackhawk and for just making me part of an awesome team. Thank you to all of my friends for all of the crazy, funny, amazing, and unforgettable memories we've made together. And last but not least, thank you to my host parents, Sue and Mark Johnson, for welcoming me into your home, for teaching me about American life, and just for everything else you've done for me. Starting this journey a year ago, I really had no idea how many amazing people I would meet here in Fort Atkinson, and I'm going to miss you all so much. But at the same time, I'm so thankful for having something that makes saying goodbye so hard. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Irene Owen, an exchange student from Japan. I was just a girl in a large population of Tokyo who liked dancing, listening to music, and eating food. Every morning in the train, there are people wearing the same kind of suit and school uniforms and going to their workplaces or schools, and I was one of them. I have some friends in my school, and my grade is slightly above the average. I was nothing special, just a boring person. However, I made a not boring decision in my life before I entered high school. I became an exchange student. I haven't felt bored during my exchange year at all. I especially enjoy show choir and musical. When I couldn't speak English comfortably in the beginning of this exchange year, I was so shy and I was like a kid because I couldn't do anything by myself. But in show choir and in the musical, I was able to find confidence because everybody says nice things about my dancing. At that time, I felt they accepted me as a person. High school dances have also been good memories. I don't have any opportunities to dress up like that in Japan. I think American high school students are lucky because they can go to 3 dances in a year. Then, did only show choir, musical, and dances make my exchange year wonderful? Of course not. Other things which influenced my exchange year were my friends and my host family. They supported me when I missed Japan, feel lonely or confused, and whenever I need help. Being an exchange student is fun, but it's not easy. I was in cross-country in the fall, and I can now say an exchange year is like a cross-country race. I met lots of exchange students at the airport, and I didn't want to lose them. I used my energy too much at starting dash, and when I entered the forest, where nobody was watching, I looked down at my feet and felt like I couldn't run anymore. I looked around me. Most of the people looked tired like me. Some of them stopped running already. Others overtook me and ran away from me. While I was running, I fell down many times. I even thought of quitting the race, but at the same time, I heard the voices of my host family, friends, teachers, and my friends and family in Japan. They were cheering me on beside the running course, and I realized I'm running to the finish line because all of the people inspiring me. I also learned that everybody has different goals, and we have to find out what their goal is, own goal is during this race. Although it took time, I found my goal of the exchange year. I didn't notice until I arrived to the goal. My goal was to be special. When I applied to be an exchange student, the reason why I wanted to go to study abroad was not really clear, but now I can tell why I chose this way. I wanted to be a significant person, and I realized through this exchange year that I was already special in Japan. Honestly, school days are boring in any countries. People are living in the same environment and same life cycle. Sometimes people compete and judge each other. It's like a race. You might feel upset about it, though you don't know why you're upset, and you might lose your identity. However, you have personality, and any kind of your personality makes you yourself. You have favorite things to do, and your actions make you yourself. I'm so shy, but it doesn't make me a loser. I love dancing, and it can make somebody happy. You have also people who cheer you and share boring time with you. You just don't realize. They make you yourself, and your life is filled by them. I want to say thank you to my host family who share American culture and fun family time with me and accept me like a real child. especially Audrey, who is my host sister, is the best host sister in the world. I couldn't have accomplished the biggest challenge in my life without her. Thank you so much. Lastly, I'd like to express appreciation to everybody who spent time with me this year in Fort Atkinson. I will miss all of you. I will miss this town, animals, nature, and everything I experienced here. This experience will be my treasure forever. Thank you so much.
Well, here we are, a year later. It's crazy, but I'm going to make this super short for you all. I'm going to start off by saying thank you. Thank you to my parents, because, well, without them, I wouldn't even exist. Thank you to Dick Schultz behind me for allowing me to even get to Fort Atkinson. Thank you to John and Cindy Whitney for allowing me to stay in America and continue out the rest of my year. And most importantly, thank you to all you guys, the students, the class of 2018. You guys took me in as if I'd been here for years. I feel like I've known you all since middle school and even a lifetime. When I started this journey a year ago, I had no idea that I would make so many lifelong connections with people. I'm going to miss you guys so much. There are so many things that I'll never forget, such as playing soccer in the summer when I first got here, or learning to snowboard through the winter. But it's not the huge standout memories that make a year like this so special. It's the little things, such as playing basketball on the weekends, or just driving around listening to music with friends. If I could leave you guys with one sentiment, it would be that no matter where in life you end up, or what you do, where you live, you guys will always be Blackhawks. Thank you.
Greetings, class of 2018. For those of you who are not aware who I am, I would like to introduce myself. So, hi, my name is Victor Paz. I am a 17-year-old foreign exchange student from Denmark. The reason I came to America, to begin with, was to play football. I have been playing football for 3 years, this will be my 4th year. However, this experience has taught me, in football at least, how to play other positions. I used to be a lineman when I got here. Obviously, I wasn't big enough for the lineman anymore. So I got put in the receiver position. And honestly, that was probably the best thing that ever happened to me. Now that we're on that subject, I would like to give a huge shout out to my teammates on football. You guys are amazing, warm, open people. I would also like to give a shout out to Mr. Tarenga for being my favorite receiver coach, and Mr. Mahoney for being a great football coach and a great director. When I saw I was going to spend my year here in Wisconsin, I'm not going to lie, I did Google it, I did do some research. I did, after like a couple hours, find out where it was on the map, so that's good. And through this year, I've become as well as an athlete. I have been in football, swimming, and track. Now that we're talking about sports, I'd like to shout out the coaches that were dear to me. I would let's shout out again Mr. Mahoney, Mr. Tarenga, Evan Hill, Mr. Chidesky, and Mr. Fry for talking to me about track. Over this year, I've also been extremely Americanized, to say the least. And for one, I got a new favorite food, the cheeseburger. And I learned how to play Fortnite. I still have no wins on that game, unfortunately, because I gave up after that game. And before I give him the mic, and just leave you guys be for the rest of the graduation, I would like to give a huge shout out to my favorite teachers These teachers are Mr. Fry, Mr. Duncan, Mr. Mahoney, Miss Woods, Miss Moe, Miss Knoll, Frau Stone, and Miss Lindsay. Thank you for taking me in, being open and warm teachers. I'll forever never forget the fun classes, all I've learned this year. Shout out to all my friends I met through sports as well. You guys were amazing. You guys were open. You guys are the reason that I had so much fun this year. And thank you to the high school. Thank you to Mr. Alverson, Mr. Geffert, and Mr. Russo. Thank you.
The class of 2018 would like to give each of you a small gift to be able to look back at all the memories you made here at Fort High. Thank you for spending the year with us. You will always be a part of the class of 2018. Thank you.
Wow. There are a lot of people here for this big day. A lot of you out there. So this is kind of nerve-wracking, so I'll make it short and sweet for you, because today is really about these students here. So here it goes. Class of 2018. Have fun. Go on many adventures. Do great things. Or in the words of my father, if you're going to be a bum, be the best damn bum you can be. I'm not sure why my father was always thinking I was going to be a bum. Obviously, his message was to commit to whatever path you choose. Whether you're going on to college, directly into the workforce, to a technical college, or into the armed forces, whatever you choose to do, give it your all. Speaking of the armed forces, can I have the following stand? Kate Barrows, Jacob Bigavots, Maxwell Church, Tyler Hinsman, Ariana Mansavage, Troy Nonagle, Jessica Telford, and any other student entering the military. Please stand. Thank you for your attention. Statement by presenting me with a printed copy of the statement. I guess he was trying to remind me to work hard and do my job well. So class of 2018, I pass this message on to you. Be the best damn bum you can be. Sorry. I said I couldn't make it that short and sweet. So, those of you who don't know me, I teach high school social studies to be soon-to-be-ed students. For the class of 2018, today is game day. It's a big game day. so I better pull out my game day cape. So this is my game day cape. By the way, parents, capes make great graduation gifts. It really does give you superpowers. Can I have all the twins wave, the Newberries, the Hernandez, the Olsens, the Ballancourts? Where are you? Wave. Wow, 4 sets of twins. They will understand that having a cape is almost like having Wonder Twin powers. So I wear this cape on test days in my class, aka game day. Those students that didn't have me as a teacher were always asking, why does Mr. Carter's class always get to play games? Well, now you know what game day is. I like to look at life like a game of football. In class, we practice all week long, preparing for tests and challenges. As students, you have practiced a lot. You have met those challenges head on. Some of those challenges have turned out better than others, but it was that consistent daily practice that led to game day victories. Stick with that daily practice towards your new goals, and you will achieve. So now it is time to take the next step in your life. You've been practicing and preparing for these new challenges. You are ready. The Fort Atkinson School District has prepared you for the next step. As one of your classmates, Colton Shyway, told me recently, we are butterflies ready to blossom. Like in football, there will be many more victories to come. Cherish those moments. There will also be some great losses. Be resilient. Learn from those moments. Cherish today, because in the famous words of Alice Cooper, school's out, but not really. I thought I was done with school 28 years ago, but I'm still here learning and having fun. Continue to learn, grow, and have fun every day. Create adventures in your life. One of my adventures led me to an elephant trek through the jungles of Thailand. That was not so much fun. Another adventure led me to a year-long teaching experience in South Korea. But adventures don't need to happen halfway around the world. Adventures can happen right in your own backyard. Just be open to finding adventures in your life. So remember, have fun. Go on adventures. Do great things. If you're going to be a bum, be the best damn bum you can be. Class of 2018, be great Blackhawks. Thank you.
Not sure how to follow that. I would like to begin by recognizing our board members who with wisdom and guidance have made this day possible. Please stand when I call your name. Board President Kim Patrick, Vice President Mark Cheney, Treasurer Ben Knowles, Clerk Dick Schultz, and Member Sue Hall. High school administrators, Principal Dan Halverson, Associate Principal Brad Geffert, and Associate Principal Adam Rousseau. please stand. Thank you. And family of graduating seniors, please stand. If you're a family member, please stand. Graduates, look at all these people. Give them a round of applause. Class of 2018, this year's theme is We're All in This Together. Each of those who have stood, and many more, have had an impact on your life. And today, each of you is closing a huge chapter with the school district of Fort Atkinson. The good news, the next chapter is ready to be written. In the movie, it's an old movie, The Emperor's Club, teacher Mr. William Hundred challenged his students by saying, "Great ambition and conquest without contribution is without significance." So where do you begin? Ask yourself just 2 questions. Number 1, are you purposeful and passionate about it? In other words, is there a calling here inside of you to pursue it? And number 2, is there potential for contribution to others? Once you've answered those questions, pursue it with discipline and persistence. There is only one you, created for contribution, created for significance. These next years offer an opportunity to dream big dreams, make goals, and an action plan that will most likely need to be revised. Just do it. Don't let any roadblocks discourage you. Learn from failure. Most importantly, keep moving forward. Reach down inside of you. Believe that you are created for significance. I believe you had great ambition and are ready for your conquest, your purpose. When the last chapter of your book is written, I want you to be able to say that your ambition, your conquest, and your purpose was significant because you made a contribution to others. You will leave a legacy for others to follow. We applaud you today, we are proud of you, and we are excited for your journey. Congratulations, class of 2018.
Good afternoon, everybody. I am Sydney Halfather.
And I'm Marissa Croson. Thank you all for coming and celebrating this very special day with us. You have no idea how much it means.
I would like to begin this speech by telling a little story about myself. Whenever I tell this story, I get a mixed reaction. Either people love it and they laugh, or they blankly stare at me and probably judge me. So I figured a great time to take that risk would be today in front of like 1,000 people. When I was a freshman, I was on the freshman volleyball team. Our job after every game was to shag balls for the varsity team during their warm-up. I took my job very seriously because I wanted to make a good impression on the varsity coach, and I was also absolutely terrified of the upperclassmen. While shagging balls, one of the stray ones began rolling away towards the back of the gym, so I sprinted to get it. Unfortunately, the flip-flops I was wearing did not want to sprint with me. One of them folded over and flew off my foot, leaving me no choice but to bite the gym floor. This was not a graceful trip and fall. It was one of those face plants where you try to catch yourself, but you trip about 6 times before you actually fall. The good news is, the entire opposing team student section saw it happen. As I got up, I could see all of them pointing and laughing at me. I don't blame them, it was probably hilarious. However, I was mortified. I didn't know how to deal with all the attention on me, and it's kind of hard to explain the type of panic that you feel in that moment when you do something so embarrassing. I lost my place. Like that, embarrassing. Instead of running off to the comfort of my friends and letting myself be consumed by my embarrassment, I decided to embrace it. I looked at all of the attractive senior boys in the front row of the bleachers, and with one bare foot and probably a mild concussion, I took a bow. I received lots of whoops and cheers from the crowd, and in between the encouragement, I may have even thrown a curtsy in there, I don't remember. But there is also a rule now that everyone on the court needs to be wearing tennis shoes at all times, and that is probably because of me. And looking back on the situation, it was an insignificant moment in my life. It didn't matter that I tripped or that people were laughing at me. What did matter, however, was how I handled it. Taking a bow after my fall captures the essence of the rest of my high school career. I may have made a horrible mistake by wearing those flip-flops, and I may have suffered consequences from it, but being able to pick myself up and embrace my mistake was really the only thing that mattered.
The nice thing about being in high school is that most of your mistakes don't really matter. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm guessing that if you choked during your speech in Miss Libby's class freshman year, that it had little to do with shaping who you are right now. I guarantee that you got up, brushed off, and searched for the next opportunity you could find to improve, or at least make sure that it never happened again. Attending Fort Atkinson High has given us plenty of opportunities to become better than we were before. It wasn't a big deal if you took a class that you didn't like, or you tried a sport you weren't very good at.
I was me in track. I was the world's worst long jumper ever.
Every decision we made throughout high school, good or bad, has provided us with an experience that we will learn from. There weren't any sizable consequences for a mistake that we may have made. Luckily for us, we are about to enter into a world where failing a class or choosing the wrong path could cost us thousands of dollars. If we slip up or do something wrong, we might not be able to fix it with a bow or a curtsy. The reason Sydney and I point this out isn't to scare everyone or make it seem like the only good days of our lives are over. We say this because all of us should realize that we have accumulated a lot of experience and a lot of valuable knowledge over the past 4 years, and we should take it with all of us because it can help us make the right decision in the future.
Being able to try and fail throughout high school has proven to us that even if life gets hard, it always turns around and we will have better days.
Since Sid got to tell a story, I wanted to tell one too. So as many of you know, this year's graduation theme is We're All in This Together, which of course is also a theme in High School Musical. Now, when we were in elementary school, let's just say that Sid and I were a little obsessed. We had High School Musical themed parties, wore matching tank tops all of the time, and Sydney had a poster of Troy Bolton in her room that we would take turns kissing. One day during recess, we had an idea. Sydney and I wanted to sell out the high school auditorium to put on our very own production of High School Musical.
Starring me as Troy Bolton.
I was going to be Gabriella, which just made sense since I looked most like her. Sydney's light brown hair and low voice made it perfect to play Troy. We actually practiced our lines and songs at recess every day. We had big dreams, and even though we never sold out the auditorium, we still had a lot of fun. It's a memory that both of us can look back on now, and just because it didn't turn out the way we wanted it to, doesn't mean it wasn't worth doing.
So as we leave high school today and move on to much bigger things tomorrow, let's take a second to remember. Things are only as embarrassing as you make them. Your mistakes exist so you can learn from them, not be crippled by them. And no matter how alone you feel sometimes, remember that we are all in this together. So, fellow graduating class of 2018, look back on everything you've done, good and bad, and before you move on to the next big thing, take a bow.
Thank you.
Hang in there, everybody. We're almost there. We got the last speech of the speeching days, and I promise I won't drone on and on. So. Well, here we are, standing in front of the class of 2018. Students, in a short time, you're going to walk up on the stage. You're going to be awarded your diploma that's going to be representative of the last 13 years of your life. The document's going to represent some of your accomplishments. It's going to represent your own personal version of the good old days. As you get older, all the things you've experienced, both good and bad, will somehow get melded into a big conglomeration of memories of almost always good. Hopefully not too many bad things are going to be stuck in your memory, that are going to somewhat shape into what is commonly referred to by everybody as the good old days. I can tell you as principal, one of the really cool things that I get access to is not only graduation programs of the past, but also principal notes dating back to the early 1950s. Now, many of you have heard me say over and over and over again how absolutely blessed I am to get to work with these students every single day. And a lot of that I don't necessarily give credit to them, but you guys definitely deserve. And students, I don't think you recognize enough the contribution of all the people that are sitting here in the stands today. So for all the parents and families and extended parents and families out here, I want the students now to give a big round of applause for the contribution all the people out here have given for you to be. Now, one thing I can tell you, and I know Ryan Wisner's heard me say this multiple times, is that all my life growing up, I've always heard people complaining about kids these days this, kids these days that. Now, back in my day, that complaining was probably a lot more justified than it is with these students here, I'm sad to say. I'm sure Mr. Carter's day and age would also vouch for the same thing. But one of the things I found out in reviewing these notes is something to help me put this in a better perspective of how absolutely good our students are these days. Now, I'm not going to mention a specific graduating class on the basis that it'll definitely incriminate that class and their behavior. But I'll just say that I found something very interesting in going through the notes of ceremony preparations from past principals from a time period that I'll just label as the good old days. As some of you may know, over the years, graduation has taken place at a lot of different locations, not just in the high school. Sometimes they've been held indoors, sometimes they've been held outdoors, and even different venues than on school district property. Because of this, I can completely understand the rationale behind the statement that I found in the notes, but I really want to drive home the fact that what I'm about to quote you came directly from statements that were sent home to families, as well as repeated over and over to students in the days preceding the ceremony. There's one bullet point of an introduction sentence that hopefully will, again, reiterate my gratitude to everybody that's here today. It starts, "This formal ceremony honors not only the individual graduate, but also honors the families, friends, and citizens of the community who support our local school system." Not too bad so far, right? Sounds like a pretty typical graduation type letter. It goes on to say, "We ask the cooperation of the graduates, the families, and the friends in conducting themselves in a manner benefiting the special, serious, and important ceremony." Still not too shabby. Okay, now listen good here, because here's the part that stuck out the most. Because the very first bullet point, and the reason it stuck out to me the most, and I quote, number 1, there's a 1 with a period in parentheses, and it says, "The state of Wisconsin law prohibiting alcoholic beverages and fireworks on school grounds will be strictly enforced." Now, I may be reading into this a little bit more than I ought to, but I'm thinking that if you have to specifically point that out for a graduation ceremony, there may have been some behavioral issues that caused concern with that graduating class. Again, I'm so thankful that I have the classes before you here today, and very much thankful for the parents and all the hard work you've done raising these kids today. On a more serious note, though, students, I really want to leave you with this, and I want you to think about all the different experiences that you've had so far in your lives that have constantly created an environment, hopefully for you, that you'll look back fondly on and remember as the good old days. In your years on the planet so far, you've been witness to so many different changes, both positive and negative. You've experienced joy and you've experienced tragedy. You've experienced triumph and you've experienced sorrow. You've experienced success and you've experienced failure. Some have said you really can't have one without the other, or at least an appreciation of one without having experienced the other. I truly believe in order to appreciate success in life or even happiness, you have to experience some form of trial or tribulation on the way there to make you truly appreciate what you have before you. Now, I say this not to scare you or to make you feel bad or anything like that, but to help you understand this, I really want you to put into perspective if you're having a bad day or even a streak of bad days, I want you to know that you're in control of that. You have the ability to push through and to never give up and regain lost ground so that you can take where you want to be and make it ahead. As I end the day, more than anything, I want to challenge you to think about which aspects of your life are you going to let define you. Are you going to let the tragedies define you, or are you going to let the successes define you? Inspirational author Shaylin Alder once said, "Anger, resentment, and jealousy doesn't change the heart of others. It only changes yours." As you go through the next chapters of your life, you really need to recognize that you truly are in control of your own happiness or sorrow. You can't always decide the world that you live in, but you can choose how you live in the world. Students, I hope that you're ready to get out there and create some more of the good old days. You're ready to recognize the last part here from the words of wisdom, or not. The choice is yours. Members of the Board of Education, Superintendent Brown, distinguished guests, and all present, as principal of Fort Atkinson High School, I submit that the students seated before you today have met all academic program requirements established by the School District of Fort Atkinson and by the Department of Public Instruction for the state of Wisconsin, and are therefore eligible for diploma presentation at this time. Thank you.
Megan Karen Marie Ann. Receiving honors with a silver cord, Samantha Elizabeth Landon. Receiving honors with a silver cord, Miranda Long. Irene Inouye. Angel Arturo Andrade. Miguel Velasquez Reyes. Receiving honors with a silver cord, Garvin Olcarson. Receiving honors with a silver cord, Faith Fletcher. Receiving honors with a silver cord, Aiden Jansen. Benicia Luna Palacios.
With honors, receiving the silver cord, Natalie FAHS Brady. With honors, receiving the silver cord, Sarah Pfeiffer. With high honors, receiving a gold cord, Manuel Martinez. Krecklow. With high honors, receiving a gold cord, Sydney Halfelder. Marissa Croson. With honors, receiving a silver cord, Elijah Rago. Kier Katniss. With honors, receiving a silver cord, Austin Marquardt. With honors, receiving a silver cord, Jesse Coots.
With honors, receiving a gold cord, Tess Baker. Nicolo Rascioli. Angel Mocar. With high honors, receiving a gold cord, Camille Lowenstein. With honors, receiving a silver cord, Bryce Stephen Grady. With honors, receiving a silver cord, Noah Keating. With honors, receiving a silver cord, Joseph Yang. Alyssa Bloomer. With honors, receiving a silver cord, Logan Bowden. With high honors, receiving a gold cord, Mark Riggs.
Rosa Gonzalez. Tevin McLeod. With honors, receiving a silver cord, Taylor Romans. Earning high honors and receiving a gold cord, Caston Heavy. Jada Schumacher. Braden Wixom. With honors, receiving a silver cord, Nikki Nelson. With honors, receiving a silver cord, Carly Jadanik. Colton Belkey. Devin Scholl.
With honors, receiving a silver cord, Caleb Wood. With With honors receiving a silver cord, Harley Krause. Aaron Wilkinson. Kyle Hanvick. Caitlin Wiley. With honors receiving a silver cord, Elizabeth Whitmans. With honors receiving a silver cord, Kaiser G. Dixon. Eli McCree. With high honors receiving a gold cord, Brianna Allen. Jennifer Weidenfeld.
Hunter Dillon. Cody Becker. With honors receiving a silver cord, Stephanie Sykes. Ariana Mansavage. Lexi Steinke. Christina Church. Alexa Schrader. Emily Venus. With honors receiving a silver cord, Connor O'Brien. With honors receiving a silver cord, Nathaniel Schultz.
Avery Coleman. With honors and receiving a silver cord, Madeline Newberry. Lily Newberry. Anna Wilder. Evan Hyman. With honors receiving a silver cord, Tyson Sheever. Kayla Olson. Courtney Olson. Nolan Kraus. Sebastian Mitchell.
Liberty Whitecheck. Caden Hausinger. Victor Haas. With high honors receiving a gold cord, Caleb Brown. Ella Lucas. Allison Burcham. Tyler Moulton. Caleb Larson. Carissa Tipton. Jocelyn Stroman.
Ashley Kokolas. Stephanie Ashland. Adam Idrisi. Troy Nautigal. With honors receiving a silver cord, Madeline Stahl. With honors receiving a silver cord, Madeline Weiser. With honors receiving a silver cord, Josh Milo. With honors receiving a silver cord, Jacob Kostrowski. Noah Avell Albers. With honors receiving a silver cord, Rachel Geronde.
Tyler Hinsman. Bailey Flerke will be receiving her sister's diploma as Tyler is stationed at Lackland Air Force Base in Texas for her schooling to serve our country in the United States Air Force. Jacob Begavats. Devin Alexander. Julie Jones. Miranda Golder. Anthony Mafiola. With honors receiving a silver cord, Benjamin Dresdell. Sunshine Booballs. Nate Telford. With high honors receiving a gold cord, Jessica Telford.
Nicholas Bardell. Sydney Kaplan. Faith Elizabeth Davis. Jessica Lind. Isaac Jensen. Eric Flerke. Megan Gamzo. Cheyenne Gladwin. Corey Schrader. Ian Carnes.
Wyatt Wolfgram. Nicholas Redenius. With honors receiving a silver cord, Marissa Gerstner. Christine Black. Dominic Robb. Devin Jones. Ari Hernandez. Joy Hynum. Gavin Hibbs. Alex Hall.
Nicholas Gibson. Dustin McDonald. With honors receiving a silver cord, Melissa Maxwell. With honors receiving a silver cord, Emily Verhalen. Nicholas Nanbury. Dallas Borgart. Jaden Wasser. Demetrius Golden. Stephanie Jane Moe. Rebecca Lewis.
With high honors receiving a gold cord, Lainey Kish. With high honors receiving a gold cord, Constance Crothers. Spencer Schenkenberg. Mitchell Brown. Bianca Sporl. Grace Ann Bu. Maxwell Church. Justin Bauman. Dio Betty Jasso. With high honors receiving a gold cord, Holland Felker.
Rachel Krieger. Nicole Lemansky. Cameron Davis. Dawson Gers. With honors receiving a silver cord, Lillian Gomez. With high honors receiving a gold cord, Derek Valentin. With honors receiving a gold cord, Tyler Valentin. With high honors receiving a gold cord, Willem Van Hatten. Pablo Dylan Rivera. Marcos Hernandez.
Samuel Strike. Aubrey Hunsel. Daisy Almos. With honors receiving a silver cord, Caitlin Schneider. Nathan Pfeiffer. Damian Hirschfield. Carly Hine. With high honors receiving a gold cord, Morgan Garland. Fernando Hernandez.
Brandon Robbins. Joshua Schoonover. Eli Sheneke. Logan Stevis. Marissa Salazar. Abigail Rose Schwab. Madeline Johnson. Shania Messier. Summer Versade. Caitlin Garza.
Alex Nordberg. Arnold Casanova Pena. Adam Steiner. Abraham Cagle II. Christian Gladney. Miranda Samuels. Courtney Krieger. Alexis Steffen. Ariana Warsham. Elena Cranford.
Liliana Torres Willis. Michelle Gamex. Justin Jones. Scott Callahan. Courtney Chess. Haley Kessler. Colton Shire. Bailey Bruce. Raven Sigmund. David Purcell. Accepting the honorary diploma for Hannah Church, Hannah's mother and father.
Ryan Longoria. Dylan Stracy. Ryan Wiesman. Cade Barros. Alex Heisner. Kaylin Clowder Rados. Sarah Shep. With honors receiving a silver cord, Samantha Berger.
Ladies and gentlemen, the class of 2018.
Thank you all for joining us in today's ceremony. At this time, please move your tassel from the left to the right. Fellow graduates, congratulations. Thank you all for coming today, and good luck to all of you.